throw. Wilson fires, and Sean Martin breaks on the ball and intercepts it. And the Beavers are, for the first time since 1907, a 6-0 football team. Mike Wiley and a good friend of his, Kyle Whittingham, meet at midfield. And the Beavers will go to Seattle 6-0 for the first time. How about those Beavers?
It's game day, and Beaver Nation has gathered to watch these student athletes in another Pac-12 football matchup. We know the players' stories, but what about the untold accounts of those that helped make this game the spectacle we love? Hard at work behind the scenes, in the locker room, in the press box, and over the airwaves. This is their untold story. The Pac-12 Networks present This Is My Game Day.
It's a long process. Usually for me, the game prep for the next one begins on the plane back Saturday night from whatever game we've just played in on the road or at home.
Well, usually it starts even as early as Saturday night after the game, especially if we're going well, we're in the top 25. There'll be a lot of national media that'll want to talk to head coach Mike Riley or a player, a quarterback, etc.
But it really begins on the Sunday. You get your team together, we talk about the schedule of practice, we talk about what we need for practice, what we're going to do different.
Typically on Monday, we get all the sponsor elements, so anybody that needs to be inserted in our script, as well as anybody that's coming to Pro Throw Field for game day. And so we put all those pieces together. So I start with a script and try to make sure that everything fits within the 2-minute and 30-second timeouts.
By Monday afternoon, I hope to have a pretty good handle on the personnel and some of the issues and storylines around the team they're going to be playing that weekend.
As the week's preparations give way to Saturday, the countdown to kickoff begins. Reser Stadium becomes a hive of activity as the game day team and Pac-12 crews lay out this Saturday's spectacle.
There's all these steps to Saturday. For us, we're here at the stadium, so we see all the steps to it. I see the TV guys in early setting up. You see cords and cameras, you see all sorts of things that are coming together.
Hopefully everything has been taken care of, depending on the TV crew, by Saturday morning. But inevitably Saturday morning I'll start getting calls. We can't find a live phone line. You know, the satellite truck is not going to be able to hit the satellite where it's parked. We need to move it.
So I'll come in the morning. We meet with, the marketing staff has 20 interns. So essentially we meet with them. We go through basically the game day script of where they need to be, when they need to be there, and who are the players involved. All right, let's get going here because we got a lot to do. We got 3 bodies now out, Garrett, Mac, and Teresa.
You see the facility guys, they're putting together different things. They're working on the stadium, they're working on signs.
Something will go down. So if I don't know the answer, I know who usually does know the answer. So I start pawning people, you need to call this number, or I'll have this person call your tech person and we'll get it figured out. But there's always something like that. It happens every morning. Game
ball presentation is Adam Coates. He will be down on the sidelines somewhere. If we can't find him, DVD knows how to get in touch with him. We script out all the interns and who's involved in each one of those promotions, so it's essentially seamless and flawless. Obviously those things can go awry, but hoping that interns are in the right place at the right time, and you have to learn to trust those people. It's everybody's pieces to the game day puzzle. Meet coin toss for the field goal challenge. Mark, you're going to help Tony with that, so Mark, just make sure you and Tony get the contestants.
Game day for me is a time where I actually will walk around. When I'm in Corvallis, I'll walk around Reser Stadium. I'll go visit friends who told me they're coming to the game. They'll invite me out to see them at their tailgate. I might even sample their fare a little bit. I'm actually more relaxed on game day than any other time.
Anybody else? Go Beavs!
It's a pretty incredible undertaking, and you know, one system fails, everything fails.
There are only 4 hours to kick off. Steve McCoy and his team of equipment managers are busy in the locker room, ensuring that all 55 coaches and 110 players look the part. Steve's team takes pride in their work, and it shows.
We want it to be a special moment every time we take the field. We lay it out all, it's very balanced, it's very well arranged, it's very attractive. We want to give them the chance to see it, from their own eyes and say, wow, this is a pretty special day. Because you don't get many chances to play college football.
It's a huge deal. We take on a great deal of responsibility being the face of Oregon State football without actually being the face. We enjoy making the players look good. So right now we have around 110 players that we take care of on a daily basis.
We have one group that goes in the locker room and starts setting up, and we basically clean the entire locker room. We put the jerseys on the shoulder pads, and we fold the pants up nice and put it on their chair, and so the locker room looks really nice.
And then we have around 50-something coaches also that we look after.
And they make sure that we provide all the necessary tools that those coaches need to be successful.
Polos, pants, belts, socks, stuff like that for the coaches as well.
And then a couple of us come outside and we set up the sideline. We align the benches first, so there's room for everyone's trunks. Then we move the trunks out here and put them on the yard lines they're supposed to be on. And then the sideline's good.
So we're a little beehive of activity in there. It's this giant sort of workshop, right? It's sort of Santa's workshop. So Christmas comes 12 times a year. We just have to make sure we can find a way to get everybody the gifts they want.
There's probably, just in the press box itself, probably 40 people that are running some facet of the game. One of those area fails, the clock's down or the official's mic isn't working. It just takes one thing and everybody would notice.
Three hours and counting until game time. The band begins to limber up and tailgaters are in full swing as the 50,000 faithful descend on Reser Stadium.
For the most part, game day Saturday is a more relaxed affair. And there are times I've got to polish up a few things and get a few more things in order. And when I have a late night game on a Saturday night, that gives me that luxury to do a little more research and maybe add another note or stat or two to my charts.
All of my interns head out to Pro-Throw Field, set up all the inflatable games, make sure sponsor tents are all in the same area. So they run that department, and then it's back up to the press box with our PA announcer. We have a game script that's about 22 pages long that has all the PA announcements, all the videos, when they're getting played, and any sort of music that needs to be inserted in those times. And so that's essentially what we use to run through our game day script.
With the toss of the coin now 2 hours away, anticipation runs wild as eager fans anxiously await the arrival of their black and orange clad heroes. Every detail coordinated by Nikki, Steve, and the rest of the game day team.
The magic really happens when the bus arrives.
It goes directly into Beaver Walk. Team comes out, walks across Parker Plaza down to their locker room.
Now the energy really hits. Now you can feel it in the parking lot, you can feel it at the tailgates, you can feel it in the stadium. And then they walk in the locker room and it's the weirdest thing because all that energy and it's extremely quiet. But it's nervous energy, it's good, everybody's getting ready, and then you feel now you're within 2 hours.
2 hours before game day, I'm meeting with our truck team to make sure that all of our cameras are in place where they need to be on the field for all of our promotions, what's going on the field during all those promotions so they're aware if we need to look at the seats, where we need to go in the seats.
Kids, they break up into their positions. They take the helmets that they are responsible for and scrub away on these helmets and clean off the marks. I mean, they treat these things like a trophy, which they kind of are in the sport of football. I think most players treat it like a trophy.
You just got to keep waving it around, lots of wax, go at a good pace.
And now all of a sudden you've got this gleaming, you know, a piece of protective equipment that is going to carry the logo on the field. And we want it to look as spectacular as we could possibly make it.
Within the hour, Mike and the game day team begin their final and, in many ways, most important preparations.
The only major ritual I have is I have to walk up or run, depending on the case, up the stairs to get to the press box rather than take the elevator up. And the Reser Stadium stairs, I've climbed up and down those things a lot. And that's about the only thing I have to do before a game at home, is walk the stairs. Athletes get taped up before the game. They get their ankles taped or whatever it is they need to get taped. I'll say to my broadcast partner, I got to get taped up. Got to get taped up. That I take out my Scotch tape and get all my helps, charts, rosters, numerical rosters that I can quickly reference, and I set them up at different spots in the booth.
Now the swelling energy of game day takes hold. At this point, timing is everything. For Nikki and her team, it's their job to make sure that every detail is planned to the second.
Once the team's here, essentially it's making sure their music is set up, making sure all the PA announcer, we run through the script once or twice to make sure he's on top of it.
And when done well, the stadium, the team, the town comes to life.
This is a time to remind them, and we don't really physically remind them, but when they see all that uniform and it's bright white or bright orange and it's all set, they start thinking about all the accessories that go into their day. Oh, my gloves. Oh, geez. Now, they probably could have done it the day before, but they didn't think of it. Maybe your chin strap needs to be tightened up a little. And that's what we're there. We have it, we're ready for you. So whatever you need, this is your last chance, because you're about to be asked to perform at the highest level. So make sure you're prepared for that.
All right, let's play to win. Let's go. Everybody in all day long.
So I just got a phone call from Evanson Bernard. He's a former football player here at Oregon State, and he has asked me to see if he could propose on the field. You'll essentially walk to about the Pac-12 logo on the field.
Okay.
And face the old side.
Face the old side?
Yes, because that's where all my cameras always have people look.
Okay.
Everything changes. There's always something, a bump in the road. So it's always knowing and being prepared for those bumps in the road so that we can make these types of things happen. Make sure you have the ring somewhere where you're not fumbling.
It's in my back pocket right now.
Okay. Don't fumble. That work?
Third timeout, second quarter.
Yes, right after the ring run.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikki.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Don't throw up. Don't puke.
I won't.
Don't start shaking.
Damn, that's crazy. Nikki.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You should be. You got 40,000 fans staring at you.
Nikki.
Within 30 minutes of game time, the game day staff takes to their final positions for kickoff. Nikki high above the field in the press box. Steve Fenk amidst the chatter of the media. Steve McCoy on the sidelines among the players, and Mike Parker high above in the broadcast booth, bringing the action to life over the radio airwaves.
My role in the pregame show is such that I don't really come on the broadcast until about a half hour or so before kickoff.
This is Mike Parker welcoming you to tonight's Pac-12 conference game between the Oregon State Beavers and the California Golden Bears.
So I know that exactly 4 minutes on the game clock, the team comes out, runs out of the tunnel. It's always precisely at 4 minutes. So for me, when the team runs out on the field and our intro video ends at the exact moment when the team is running out on the field, it's not too short, it's not too long. At that exact moment when the fireworks go off and the team goes on, it's like the most exciting times.
This is it. This is what we've done for the last 7 days. We've condensed it all to play for 3 hours.
A week's worth of diligent preparation, planning, and hard work has finally come together. It's Pac-12 football at its very best. It's game time.
Out of shotgun works Mannion, flanked by Storm Woods. Coming in motion is the slot receiver, Kevin Cummings. Mannion takes the pass from Sayamalo and throws it underneath on the crossing to Wheaton. Wheaton to the 2, to the 1. Wheaton dives over and he's in! Touchdown Beavers! Marcus Wheaton and the Beavers have the lead. 6-0 with 9:10 to go in the first quarter. An 11-yard touchdown pass from Sean Mannion to Marcus Wheaton.
It's a short window. You got 3 hours to showcase your school, to showcase your team, to showcase the athletic department. For us, running under the radar and somebody not noticing you is the biggest compliment. If I can honestly say, okay, the focus is solely on the game. I know my sponsors are going to be happy. I know my players are happy. I know my coaches are happy. It's a beautiful day.
It's very exciting, and it's hard not to build your adrenaline, but you got to stay calm and you still got to do your job.
Evanson Bernard, one of the greats of all time at Oregon State, proposing to his girlfriend on the field. She says yes. The girlfriend has become a fiance, and the Beavers 28-7. It's an old cliche and phrase, but a labor of love. There's nothing as exciting as a college football Saturday. It's a privilege to get to be at these games and try to convey the excitement of what's going on, and it's a joy. I hope I can do it a little longer.
The most enjoyable part is working with the student athletes. You get to know a lot of great people, just working with a lot of different people from diverse backgrounds. That's probably the most fun.
I'm Nikki Pruett. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director of Marketing, and this is my game day.
My name is Steve Fenk, Oregon State Associate Athletic Director for Communications.
Steve McCoy. I'm the Director of Equipment Operations for Oregon State Athletics.
My name is Mike Parker, radio voice of the Oregon State Beavers, and this is my game day.